crafty friends. It is Kim and Josie here,
Yes.
and
Happy New Year!
Wow, we coordinated that
I
pretty
know
good.
we did in stereo.
So we are here to reveal the 2026 All Clubs crate, which is, of course, includes every individual club. So you can
Yes.
get a glance at every individual club we offer here at Spellbinders. We do offer those on a subscription if you're new to clubs. And the All Clubs crate is what we call, means you're going to get all of it,
All of it.
crated up so you can craft it. Ooh, there we go.
Should we jump right in?
Let's jump into
Okay.
January. Let's see what you
Yes.
got. I know Josie's been excited about this one, and I am too.
Right, we're going to start with a small die, and this is called
Ooh.
Sunny Stems. And this is just this great die that creates a shaped card,
Look how
So-
pretty that
I know.
is. Oh my goodness.
or you can put it on a card base.
Right.
And it comes with all these pretty florals. You can also make this without the florals and do kind of like a sunny kind of ray
Oh, these
card.
stems are
Yeah.
gorgeous. Like this would be beautiful even without
Yeah.
the frame, but the frame just takes it to the next level. That is so cute. Of course, you know me, I love colors. What would I do? I'd probably do a
Rainbow.
whole rainbow, you know. But
And I did that on purpose. I made sure that there was enough to do a rainbow.
yay!
Just with one.
So small die, beautiful. Love it, love it. What you got next?
Next, I have the large die, and this is called
Ooh.
Hummingbird's Delight. And there's a few different things that you can do with this die. So it comes with this great.
It's huge.
It is.
I'm always surprised how big large
I
die
know.
is.
I get a lot crammed in there, you guys. Oops, this card's upside down. Let me turn this little guy around. So it comes with this great background, which is a Polaroid stamp, which I haven't seen that out there.
Not
So
at all.
it's your card front. Then you
Darling.
get these two little hummingbirds. You get a trumpet flower, but then you get this die here, which it's just all this one piece that's
Right
cut out at the
here.
bottom. And then if you cut it out twice and you flip it, you get to create another frame.
That's like two dies in
It's-
one,
it is.
girl.
It truly is.
Oh my gosh.
So this is the large die, and this is called, again, Hummingbird's Delight. And look how cute these little
Of
hummingbirds
course,
are.
Josie has it beautifully stepped out in the back, as we always do with our dies. Small dies the same way too. But I just want to say also that hummingbirds people have been asking for too, and those are
They're
so
so cute.
sweet and tiny and darling.
I
Oh
think
my
it's my
gosh.
favorite hummingbird that we've done.
Oh, he's got a little zesty character there too. Awesome. So large die, very cool.
Yes. And next we have the stitch die, and this is called Butterfly's Dance. And
Oh,
they're stitching in the butterfly. So there's a couple different ways that you can do this. I know that some of you guys don't always like to stitch, so this works fantastic without the stitching. Or you,
but how beautiful with
yeah.
those.
and the stitching is very simple on this, so it won't take you a long time to
Yeah.
get that stitching in. Then you'll get this kind of cornflower at the bottom.
That is so, so
And you
pretty.
just cut it out a few times to create this border at the bottom. And then you also get kind of this cloudscape die in the back.
Oh, that's true. That's
Yeah.
kind of like a little bonus, the
Yeah.
little cloud bubble.
And then
So
this,
cute.
I used the 2D folder, which we'll show in a second, and this stamp set's one of my favorites. that we've
Oh,
done.
yes. When I saw
Yeah.
this stamp and die combo, I know I'm kind of teasing. We'll get to it, but it is just a keeper. Like for 2026, you're going to be using this all the time. But love the stitch die butterfly dance. Oh, lovely.
And
Okay, what's next?
next is the press and foil.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
So this is our new combo club. Kind of new, but we've had Better Press Club for a long time. And we had in 2020, up until 2025, Glimmer of the Month. So now they're combined. It is the press and foil of the month. I know some of you who maybe were in that individual club definitely got an email about this. But we are super excited about just really playing up the fact that our Better Press plates, which
Foil.
look like this,
Yep,
you
foil
know, with the
beautifully.
normal, and they just are so pretty when you bring them to the hot foil machine. I'm super excited to really call it out and just own it.
Yeah, because we could never do anything like this with a regular glimmer plate. There's no way we could get
No.
the detail that you see on these plates with a glimmer plate. So yeah, we're super excited to be rolling this out.
And I guess I didn't even realize that you showed the Better Press and
Yeah.
the Glimmer right on the packaging. So that's really cool.
Yeah, I'm going
Okay.
to start doing that so
First time.
people can
I
see
love
it.
that.
See it pressed and foiled. And this month you get the polished brush. This is my favorite foil.
I love the polished press. People talk about gold and how they love gold, and of course we do, but both of us just said the other day, we actually love the polished brass even a little bit
deep.
more than gold.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's shown here and it's just so luxurious. So roll a foil with that. Awesome. Excited about that combo.
And here we have the stamp and die. So this is new for us as well. Before it was the stamp or the stamp and die, but now we're packaging them
Ah,
together.
Got it.
So in
Got
the
it.
same package, you get the die on one side, and then you get the stamp. And the stamp is called Best Year Sentiment. So
See, I just said you're going to
Yep.
use it all year long.
You
I didn't
are.
even know that.
You are. So you get the dies to cut out the words.
Look at those
And
words.
look how big and nice, and they're just, it's a great
so
font that
pretty.
this set will work with anything in your stash, anything that you have.
I'm going to sneak out best wishes back over here too.
Yeah.
So thank you. Hello, best wishes. That is such a great font.
Smile, thank you.
Yeah,
So
all the things.
yeah,
Oh my gosh, that's
best wishes
so
for
nice.
you. So there's a lot in
And
there.
the little sub ones are really cute too, not just the big words.
Yeah.
Although I'm kind of partial to the big words. Cool. So stamp and die combo. Love it.
Yes, and now we have the 2D folder, and this one is called Cloud9.
Cloud 9.
And this is kind of just a stylized cloud pattern, which I think
So
works great
sweet.
with this set because it's a little bit more on the contemporary side,
Yeah.
and it works with everything across the board.
We saw it here, but I
Yeah.
think it shows up even more here with that
Yeah.
just tiny bit of inking on it. Darling.
There we go.
Yeah. Such a sweet folder. So that's a 2D folder.
That's a
Okay.
2D folder.
Nice.
And then we have the 3D folder, and this one is called Cottage Wall. And this is, we did a folder
these
last
over.
year where it was a full folder, but it had 2 patterns in one folder, and this is one
yeah.
of those. So down here you have this beautiful floral, and up here,
Turn it to the light a little bit.
yeah, I'm gonna reach over you, Kim,
Oh,
and
yeah.
grab one of these. And this distressed stripe under here
Oh, yeah.
is this part of the folder.
Oh, but it's turned. I get it.
Yeah, so you can use them in combination. You can use it in combination together. You could get more of the flower if you want, or you can do this great grungy stripe.
Oh my gosh,
Just
I
an
love
all-in-one
that.
folder. So
Yeah, this
I
is
love,
a big, beautiful
Yeah.
bloom. So pretty.
yeah, I love when we do combo folders.
Oh, I do feel like it's 2 for 1. That's awesome. We're all kinds of all about 2 for
know.
1 today.
Next, we have the stencil of the month, and this is called Poppy Perfection.
Oh, that's so
And it's just this
pretty.
beautiful graphic poppy.
It is
Like,
gorgeous.
Again, you don't need a lot on this. You just
It
stencil
doesn't
it.
even really look like a stencil. I mean,
No.
it's so crisp and pretty. Wow.
This is a sentiment from the press and foil.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, it's just add a simple
And this
sentiment.
is
and you're
probably
done.
like, we usually do something like 5 layers.
Yeah,
Yep,
this is
5
5
layers. Nice.
Yeah.
So stencil of the month. Very cool.
And I've seen this done in other colors, and it's stunning.
Yes, I can see it in so many different colors. Oh, gorgeous.
So next we have, what is
Ooh.
this gonna be?
Oh, so this is something new.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's talk about this just a little bit. I mean, you can lay it down, but those of you who saw our video or definitely got the email, our All Clubs crate does not include a wax seal anymore. We took a survey. You guys definitely told us that, hey, I have a lot of wax seal stamps. Don't really need a bunch going forward. So in replacement of that, or to keep our value and to keep the fun up, you said you wanted more dies. That was the number one thing you said. Bring us more dies. So in the All Clubs crate, we have a brand new exclusive die. And it's a big one. I feel like it's maybe somewhere between a small and large.
Between the small die and the large die, and
Yeah.
you'll either have a die or a better press.
Ooh, that
So
would
you'll
be
either
fun.
get a press and foil or a die.
Right,
and
and we're
this
kind
is-
of calling this our crate exclusive. So that means that you cannot subscribe to this particular product, this CED, we're calling it the crate exclusive. You can't subscribe to it. The only way you can get it is with the All Clubs crate. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That makes the All Clubs crate, I think, even more special than it was before. So tell me more about this frame, though. It's stunning.
Yeah, this is called
Wow.
Bloom. This is something that I drew like in my notebook, and we just made it come to life. And again, all the other products, like you could put the stitched butterfly on here, you could put the other
Oh,
flowers on
yes,
here, you could put
yes.
the little hummingbirds on here.
For
So you
sure.
can do a lot with this and just change these colors up. And it's a
So
whole
pretty.
different look, and it's a shaped card.
And it's a shaped card.
Yeah.
So whether you put it on a regular card base, that would be sweet too, but it's really special as a shaped card.
Yeah, I think so too.
Oh my gosh. So again, exclusive only to the All Clubs crate. You're going to get a bonus big die. So this is not considered like the freebie, which I think you have coming up, but just a beautiful replacement for the wax seal stamp.
Yeah, and
Very cool. I'm
so-
excited.
this is the exclusive, and this is the bonus. So this is your bonus
Okay.
just for being.
Still getting the
you're
bonus.
still
We're not
getting
taking
your
that away.
And I wanted to do a stencil so you could easily color this beautiful
Oh,
press and
the
foil.
press plate.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that'll make it super simple, very easy to go ahead and color that.
Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. So it's a couple layer stencil. It's just a sweet little, yeah. So that's your little bonus item. We always throw one of those in your All Clubs Crate. So,
And
but you have more.
I
Oh
do
my
have
gosh.
more. And we
Okay.
talked about this in the video and in the email. You'll get this information all in the email that was sent. But we're adding a Creative Spark
Look at
cardstock pack.
that. This one is called the Bloom Bright Creative Spark Pack. So it's 10 8.5 by 11 sheets.
Yep.
Maybe we'll zoom out a tiny bit more there, Gavin, and we'll show all these pretty colors. We have one that we already opened.
Yeah. And the way that we're creating these packs, and it's called a Creative Spark just to get you going, is all the colors of cardstock that I use to create the projects that you see on the back of the packaging.
Yeah, you're going to see a lot of those colors pop up.
Yeah.
Like here we have a couple cards. I'm sure there's way more. But 10 beautifully curated colors that Josie picks out. And again, that's just an additional bonus item that is going to come every month in your All Clubs crate. That is really cool.
Yeah,
I think people are going to love that. It's consumable. It gives them a great jumping off point for the pretty cards. Yeah, let's stack up a few more here. Why not? As we round out our January 1st video. I love it. Ooh, we got our press and foil and all the things. So pretty. Oh my gosh. And there's more. But we hope that you guys enjoyed this January club reveal. Again, you can subscribe to any of these clubs individually. But the only way you can get that crate exclusive, that pretty frame die, is by joining the All Clubs crate. But it's such a good value. It's kind of like, who wouldn't?
It is. It truly is.
It truly is.
We're getting 4 dies.
Exactly.
Yeah, so.
Oh my gosh. So super excited about January 2026. We hope that you have a fabulous start to your crafting new year as we go into the year. And of course, we'll be back the first of every month to reveal the clubs as we do every time. We have so much fun. So enjoy crafting, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.